All right. Well, hello again, everyone. I want to thank you for taking a moment to look at some of my videos as I talk about some of the gear that I like to use and take with me on my trips out into the woods, doing a little bushcraft. And so far I've talked about my my knife, my cooking set, and my saw for processing wood. And so today, I think I said in one of my earlier videos that I'd get around to talking about my my axe selection, and so that's what I'm going to do today. I took some time, just like most of the rest of my gear, to really kind of look around and see what other people were using, what some of the suggestions were, what other people, what kind of gear or kit other people enjoyed using that was of good quality and worth purchasing. And I did the same thing with my axe selection. And many of you know that a lot of people like the Swedish axes, the Grand Force, Brooks, Husqvarna, those kinds of axes that are available. I took a look at some of those. Took a look at some of the more reasonably, well, I don't know if you can say reasonably priced. I think it depends on what you're interested in and what you're planning on using your particular axe for, but at least those that are a little less expensive. And for me, I decided on Prandi. Now, some of you may not have heard of Prandi. It's an Italian axe company that a few years ago was trying to make some inroads into the American market. I'm not sure whether that project is still underway or not, but I came across it in my looking online, trying to find something that fit my budget and my expectations, what I thought was going to be kind of the basis of my use for an axe in wood processing while I'm out doing some bushcraft. And so for me, this was the choice. They make several different types of axes for different types of usage, and I decided on I guess what you would call the small forest axe version. It's got a 21-inch hickory handle. Let you see that. Nice little grain in it. It has a one of the things Prandi does is put the weight on the axe head. That's 1,000 grams, a little over 2 pounds. Of course, they're a little in brand insignia. All right. It comes with this leather protector, carbon steel, polished hardened edge. Nice size, nice weight, very nice feel in the hands. So once I got this in the mail, I was very, very pleased with the level of craftsmanship, and very pleased with the purchase. Very reasonably priced. So yeah, a great all-around small forest axe. Now, I don't know if you can tell with this lighting or not, but one of the things I did was to sand off the varnish. This hickory handle came with a varnish on it, and they had obviously imprinted their name in the varnish, in the handle beneath the varnish. So what I did was sand it down completely, remove all that varnish. I don't like that on the axe handle. Treated it with linseed oil, and it worked out perfectly fine. I had also considered an overstrike, one of those leather overstrike cuffs, protectors that go right up here, but I decided to just put some paracord on it, weave it on there, and that works just fine for me. Mileage may vary for others, may want something different, but it works perfectly fine for me. So there it is, the other part of my wood processing gear, along with the Boreal 21 saw that I have, and my Bushcraft knife, which Tom Harding knife, custom, which I showed you in a previous video. Love this thing. So that's kind of the basis of my wood processing gear for bushcrafting. Okay, again, that's Prandi. It's an Italian company. As I've said before in the other videos, these aren't sponsored. None of these companies have sent me anything. This is just me sharing with you some of my kit, some of my gear for when I get out into the woods. Okay, hope you enjoyed that, and thanks to all you guys for watching some of these videos. And as always, I'm looking forward for the next opportunity to get out there in the woods, film maybe an overnighter or two-night outing. But we'll see what the schedule looks like. Okay, thanks guys, enjoy.